Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me. I've got a Sagittarius season reading for you. I thought I'd wait for the energies to sink in a bit before I got on with a reading for this season. I have here the Tower card. Okay, should we just get into it? Right, Tower card. What is it, Virgo? How long has it been now? How long have we been avoiding this truth? It needs to come down now. And I think it's going to come down now. A truth, something that you've been ignoring, and it's going to have a ripple effect on everything else now. Because you've had plenty of time this whole year to do something about it, and you haven't. You've sat on it. You've been silent about it. Seven of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. There's something, someone, visions, hopes, fantasies, all being brought to you, or you seeking them and blindly following them, but not really being able to manifest them into life. Things that you wanted to do, places you wanted to be, people you wanted to see. Instead, you've had to face all sort of horrors, backstabbing, just bad things, you know, towers coming down, situations just not meeting the mark, people not meeting the mark, you not being able to focus and concentrate enough to being able to bring it all to the table. Queen of Pentacles here. Listen, Virgo, it's the end of the year. What had to come down would have come down. And it doesn't mean that you stop your power, you stop your belief in yourself, you stop whatever it is that makes you Virgo just because the cosmic energies are a bit shitty right now. It's a little bit more, there's a little bit more left for you to do, Virgo. And I think that might involve stopping completely. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords. How much more obvious can we make it? Excuse me. The Emperor. Who is this? Fire sign? Aries, perhaps? Sorry, I've got my hot water bottle here. It's a bit cold. And I've got the heating on full blast, but it's freezing in London at the moment. Okay, the Magician, Judgment, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Fool, King of Cups, and the Death card, Five of Swords, and I'm going to stop here. This is the Sagittarius season for Virgo. The end of the year as we know it, pretty much. I mean, we do end on Capricorn season, but I feel as if Sagittarius kind of earned the right to just own all of December, because it's Sagittarius. And they do whatever the fuck they want, don't they, really? Yes. Virgo, you come up as the Queen of Pentacles in your reading for Sagittarius season. I don't think this is gender specific. I always thought the Queen was far stronger than the King in real life and in the tarot. And I think in this situation, it's showing you in a position of empathy as well as humility and as well as self-awareness, and perhaps the card might be calling for you to wipe your eyes of the really just difficult situations that you've had to go through recently. The card just dropped out of my hand. Which is why I think a bit of reconnection, a bit of coming back to self. And I hate it when people say that. Come back to yourself. Come back to yourself. I say it all the time. What the hell do I mean by that? Okay, I'll tell you what I mean by that. Virgo, you have probably been through so much for the past 11 years. Let's do one thing, shall we? Let's think of all of the things in these 11 years that you have picked up. Hobbies, songs, friends, whatever. Make your life about all of those things. Before we leave 2018, make sure that soundtrack, that playlist is on repeat on your phone, and it is full of all of the best songs that you can remember since going back 11 years ago. The best books you've read, the favorite dance class, the favorite shopper, the favorite jeweler, the favorite artist. Make your life right now all about all the fabulous things that you have experienced that have made you, Virgo. And it is so important for you to do that. You have here the Emperor and the Magician. A relationship, a significant person, an Aries, this can be any sign. It is the significant other, if we will, if not somebody who plays quite a significant part in your life. How can I fault this? How can I fault him? How can I fault her? They are coming up in the best position possible that one would want to be able to reflect themselves in. I think where it is if you are not giving a fire sign enough merit, or even a significant other, I think it is time you gave them the merit that they've kind of earned and deserve. They really do deserve it. You know, this is a fair and just ruler. I have here the Magician card. Before I go into like the tangent that we went off on there. Virgo, collect your elements. And this is why I say do the Virgo zoning thing this December, okay? You would have learned by now who needs to be around you and who doesn't. And right now, I don't think you need to share your life with a lot of people. I think there are formalities that you are going to have to make, being Queen of Pentacles and being in a position where, you know, you are that. We are social butterflies, okay? We flutter around from click to click. You're going to have to keep up appearances because it's Christmas time, it is Sagittarius time, it is party time. Gather your elements, okay? Do those things, do those yoga, listen to that music. Go to the gym, Virgo. You're gonna have to put a show on, Virgo. Because you do. You always do. You hold it down, and you hold it down so well. And kudos and merits to you, Virgo, for being so real and so authentic and so not full of shit. The Gemini full moon would have been an awakening. Excuse me. It would have been a bit of an eye-opener also. It would have really given you guys the opportunity to have a bit of fun, a much-needed bit of fun, okay? And I think having gone through Libra season and Scorpio season, which were just so difficult, let's face it, you now decide what you want to make Sagittarius season about, because we have been through this, we have done this. There are lots of things that we would have learned in the past 11 years. The only thing that we can really decipher now is what we know and what we like, what is good for us and what is not good for us, and how we are now going to hone our life in a direction of success, okay? Because we can either let this energy of being a slippery sliding slope downwards drag us down, or just let it be broken down anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, something's got to give, Virgo, now, and it's a truth that needs to come out. It is a situation that needs to be buried, like just dealt with and buried. It needs to be put away now because it is haunting, it is daunting, it is fucking scary, and it is a liability. Anything to come down at any time. Like, who needs to live in that mind frame, Virgo? You know the best way of handling, like, a lot of shit is being strong enough up here, and to be strong enough up here, you need to be vibrating really high. Get in that dance class, go and do the gym, like, go to the gym, do the study, just do what you need to do, because you're gonna need to gather yourself. You're gonna need to show up, and you're gonna need to show up like you, which means you're gonna have to show up big. So by showing up half-assed, you know, unsure of yourself, excuse me, it's so cold here, instead of if anybody wants to sponsor my beach lifestyle, please go ahead. No, I'm joking. Tui, are you watching? Yes, you gotta show up, Virgo. You have to show up, because there looks as if there is someone showing up worthy of being there. But they're kind of showing up in all of their glory. So I think you're gonna have to kind of switch your magics on, get involved in your life again, and you can only really do that by rest. And if you are exhausting yourself, stop. Okay, Judgment, decision time. The Tower, okay? It is calling, it is falling, it is asking you to decide, to make a decision, Virgo. And I think you understand that that decision that you have been putting off for the longest time, that decision that you just don't want to make, because dealing with this is gonna be pretty exhausting, let's be honest, but it is kind of cool time now. And it's funny, I put that down over the Tower. A rose quartz bead just flung itself at me. So I think this might even be a judgment about a loved one, a partner. Are they really the one? Are you making the right decision? What are the reasons you're doing this? Something will need to come down. And I think this this Tower card has been coming up for Virgo for quite some time now, because unless you guys are really ready to put away some demons and make amends with getting back to the life that you had envisioned for yourself, you're gonna have to consolidate some truths. And a lot of the truths, I think, have to do with how hard you've had to work on putting something together, and how it is requiring you to carry on putting your work in there, because you very much have this idea of what you want of your life. You know, all these visions, dreams, hopes, and the way that you see yourself, but the way the world sees you too, is going to require that, as much as this is going to take from you, and as exhausting as it is going to be, making this decision, even if it does have something to do with this Emperor, is going to ask you to make sure you're getting your rest and staying true to you and keeping yourself motivated and encouraged enough to be doing the work, Virgo. Things are going to change pretty quickly. Chariot card. I feel like Sagittarius season is going to bring about such a change. And a change in direction, a house move, change in residence, change in people you live with, a trip, a holiday, something that is going to help you get back to where you need to be. Zero. Ready to start again. Ready to start again in a new direction with a love situation that is growing, that is thorough, that is true, that is honest, that is nurturing, that is developing into something really sturdy, that is giving you the freedom of doing this you know, this guy is obviously being left at peace. And you need that with all of this other stuff that is so heavy. And really, to jump back into this, you're going to need to do this as well as this. The work is going to need to remain consistent. The Virgo rest in the cave is going to need to remain consistent. The Virgo manifestation and pull power is going to have to really be as apparent as this card coming up in your season for you right now, Virgo. Death card, Scorpio, 5 of Swords. Is this a battle with a Scorpio? Is this something that should have come to an end a long time ago? Is this the death of just feeling as if you are having to be ready to draw your swords at any time? I mean, Virgo, it's exhausting. It really is, but Chariot, the Fool, you get to move on. You get to win. You get to stay true to who you are. And I think there is a lot of potential for like real nurture and support this season. Real like, this is sturdy. This is what you want from someone. 6 packs of fun and all. But, you know, real men, they know how to handle queens. I'm just saying. Virgo, I think that's all I have for you. I think this was a bit scattered, but I think this is what this energy wants to deliver. So we've delivered it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful Sagittarius season. Take care.